Founder and CEO Aidee Granados is here to share her story, and it's Aidee. Good morning. So nice to have you with us.
Good morning, Jane. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Thank you. Okay, can you take us back a little bit to your battle with breast cancer, when you were diagnosed, what stage, and the course of treatment that you went through, just as background?
Yes, I was 36 years old when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 3A, and I remember that it was just no more than a year that I was living here in this country. I am originally from Mexico, and at the time that they found that I had breast cancer, the cancer cells, were in my breast, but also in my lymph nodes. So chemotherapies, we just started right away. After chemotherapies, I had double mastectomy, radiation therapy, and since then, since 9 years ago, because that was back in 2013, I started hormone therapy. So it is a long way, and I'm happy to be here with you sharing what we are doing to prevent cancer.
Well, we appreciate your sharing so much. I know it has to be difficult to relive all that in some ways by telling the story, but you're being so helpful to other women. What were you told at the time about wellness and prevention?
Yes, I learned little by little that cancer can be prevented not only through conventional treatments. I needed the chemo, the surgeries, the radiation, the hormones, but we need something else. So I learned that having a healthier lifestyle, just changing the way that I was eating and thinking and feeling and moving, I could do many things to prevent and also cure. Even though I was a cancer patient, I was thinking about cancer recurrence. And then I have a daughter, I have sisters, I have friends, and I know that we can just educate them in order to have healthier lifestyle and reduce cancer. Because the statistics that I really like to share according to American Cancer Society, 42% of all cancer cases have roots in an unhealthy lifestyle. So you can see, if we change the way that we are eating, moving, thinking, we are in a good position to prevent cancer and other chronic diseases.
And for you to get out there and say that is so powerful. So ROSAesROJO, what's the meaning of the name?
Yes, all related to breast cancer is pink. And I remember that in the middle of my chemos, I just told my husband, you know what, pink is not a color that, I cannot feel energy and courage. So I'm going to take a red. So pink is going to be red. I started this adventure with ROSAesROJO first as a digital blog, now as a nonprofit making wellness and cancer prevention. And definitely we want to take ROSAesROJO to the next level. That's why we are teaming up with other funders like Echoing Green, helping us to grow our impact in the community.
And you also talk about a supervive. Can you explain that?
Yes, supervive. Sometimes in English they said supervive is a word that exists in Spanish, and it's one of our signature programs. Supervive started in 2019 as a podcast and a YouTube channel, but has evolved. So today it's a virtual community. We have an app with both asynchronous and synchronous content. Everybody, who is a Spanish speaker, they can be there, part of the community, and they can download the app from App Store, Google Play, and they are going to be part of a community we are celebrating our achievements and setting goals in order to be healthier.
You have a glow about you that I know must come from helping women. Do you have any idea how many women you've helped so far?
Yes, so far we have been working since 2016. In the Rojo Way, which is one of our signature programs, they have workshops and mentoring. We have served 1,051 Latinas. And Supervive, just the podcast listeners, we have a little bit more than 11,000 listeners, 150 podcast episodes. And as part of the community, the virtual community, we have 130 members as of last night, and we just started this community 2 weeks ago. So we are expecting great things with that.
So there may be a woman watching this morning who is facing a cancer diagnosis. What would you say to her?
Yes, well, first that I understand that all the health disparities are preventing us from care, and we are dying because of that. But if you have cancer or you are in a high-risk cancer population like we are, Hispanics, first to understand that cancer is preventable. And cancer recurrence also can be prevented. The second is just team up with your medical team. and with other social institutions that they are out there, and we want to be with you. And the third thing is that be part of a community. You will need a support system. And if you don't have that community, if you don't have that family, just give us a call, send me an email, because we are here for you.
I love that you're empowering women, helping them to feel empowered, to take care of their own bodies and their self-care. You were just named one of 18 social innovators on Echoing Green's spring list of fellows. What does that mean? How will that help you?
Yes, Echoing Green, it's a global fellowship. Since 1987, they are discovering emerging leaders, social innovators, and they are funding us, they are connecting us, they are supporting us in order to grow our impact. So I am very honored and grateful for that opportunity, because among 1,400 applications that they received, 18 fellowships were selected this year, and it is a commitment that I have just to work with them, and it's beautiful how I can find hope when I see all the fellows and the finalists that I could meet, just working towards justice and equity and a society where we can just have, more dignity and rights. So it's beautiful.
Aidee, it's been a pleasure getting to know you this morning. I really appreciate your time, appreciate you sharing your story with women who are watching this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jane.